Yeah, what's good? This be the G Shaw Cipher. You officially tuned in the Underground Movers podcast where you support anybody that out there that's grinding in any way, shape, or form that they are grinding in, whether it be in music, whether it be in business, whether it be whatever you got going on positive. You know what I mean? So I got somebody that I'm getting ready to bring up right now that's doing something positive, that's grinding, that's moving, that's taking things to the next level. And we gonna talk to him and we gonna see what's really good. You already know what it is. Shaw Cipher, Underground Movers. Let's get it. Yeah. What's good? This be the G Shaw Cypher. You already know. I already said my name a million times. Y'all should know by now. Underground Movers podcast. Well, we ain't here to talk about me. We here to talk about the homie we got right here, Elan Suave.
Thanks
What's
for
good,
having me.
my
Thanks for
G?
having me. Just been taking it day at a time. Just got back from college, so I've been really working, trying to make new music for
Yeah,
the summer, and
right.
really just make bangers, put them out, promote them, and see where it takes me.
I see where you at right now. You already
I'm
in the
actually yeah,
spot.
I'm in the home studio right now. See, got
Yeah,
the mic right here. I had the
yeah.
setup behind me. I mean, in front of me. So
Right.
yeah, just
That's
back in the
dope.
mode.
So let everybody know where you from. What city you represent?
I'm from the Bronx, New York. It's New York
BX, what up?
stand up. BX. Yeah, I'm from Uptown, like around Gun Hill. People know where that
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But yeah, so I'm representing New York.
That's what it is. I mean, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You already know, so I'm very
We're in
familiar
Brooklyn.
with Flatbush. That's where I was born
Flatbush,
and
okay.
raised. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I moved around. I moved around Bed-Stuy, Bushwick. You know what I mean? Is where my grandparents lived.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I lived in that Newkirk area, Newkirk Avenue in Flatbush. So yeah,
Okay,
man,
okay,
like
okay.
you know what I mean. So I
That's what's up.
definitely, you know what I mean. So shout out to everybody in the BX. You know what I mean? I got some
Yeah.
homies out there, so shout out to everybody out there. But yo, let's talk about your style. Like, what? First of all,
My style.
before I even do that, like, what made
Yeah.
you get into this music business? What made you say,
Right.
like, yo, this is what I want
Really.
to do?
Honestly, I've been in music my whole entire life. If I'm gonna be honest with you. I started music in the choir. I was about 6, 7 years old, and that's where the choir is really where I found my talent.
Right,
And I found that I could sing, and I really expanded upon that as I got older.
right,
When I got to about 11, 12 years old, I was taking piano lessons, vocal lessons, and then at around 13, 14 is where I finally made the decision that I feel like I have the potential to make music, make my own music, and become my own artist. And
right,
who inspired me to do that really was my older brother, because around this time too he was starting his own journey, his own personal journey with music, and
right.
he was also a recording artist as well. So um he really inspired me to make my own music and see what I can do.
Right. Yo, and shout out to your older brother. You know what's dope about
He's
family members?
actually, let me shout him out too. He's Nell Supreme.
Okay.
On Instagram, he a recording artist as well. He has fire tracks out. Go check him out on all platforms. Nell Supreme, NELLZ Supreme.
Definitely. Well,
Yeah,
shout out to Nell Supreme. Shout out to the
yeah,
fact that you have family members that also want to see you succeed in the dream that you pushing. You know what I
definitely.
mean? So let's talk about your style now. Like, if somebody was to say, Elon Suave, tell me the type of music that you make. Tell me, I want to listen to something new. What would you tell them?
My music is full of melodies. I feel like I'm a very melodic artist.
Right.
I feel like my subject matter is real. It's real life. Like heartbreak is real life.
Right. That's fine.
Heartbreak is real life. I talk about what I go through as 18-year-old. You know, the troubles and the struggles that like us young people face. Even though
Yeah,
people don't think that, but like it's still a lot going on for us. And I feel like I really express all of that in my music.
right.
And I also have fun too. So if you want to listen to like some fun, like dancing, listen to me as well. So
Gotcha.
I feel like I have a little bit of everything that people want.
Right. Okay, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And what what artists or what people within the music world inspired you to become the artist that you are today?
I'll be lying if I didn't say Tory Lanez.
Okay.
Tory Lanez, he was honestly the first mainstream artist to really like inspire me and motivate me
Okay.
the way that he
The way
did.
he
He made
does.
a very big impact. I would say,
Yeah,
and
I mean that's dope.
not only just him, Tory Lanez, A Boogie as well. He's from the Bronx,
From the
from New
BX, yeah,
York. Yeah, so it's like
yeah, yeah,
if
yeah,
so, like seeing A Boogie do it is like, hey, why can't I do it? I have the
yeah,
potential, I have the
yeah,
talent. Why can't I do it? So that's another person, another artist that really influenced me. So Tory Lanez, A Boogie, and I will say Drake. I'm gonna say Drake too for the third one
yeah,
because I feel like Drake is very very consistent, and I feel like people don't really notice that. But I
yeah.
feel like Drake has been in the game for a long time.
Right, right, right,
Drake has
right.
been in the game for a very long time, and I feel like that's underrated.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I feel like
I
that's very,
agree.
very underrated, and I admire his consistency and his longevity too.
I
So
think
that's
the
also
one
another
thing,
person who influenced me.
the one thing about Drake, and you know, what I mean, I don't know if a lot of people pay attention to this, but you know, what I
Yeah.
mean, which is something that you can, you know, what I mean, I don't know whether you want to get into something like this, but he's crossed over to multiple genres.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
definitely. That's something that I
consistently,
want to do as well.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Because
So
yeah, I
crossing
feel like
over
why
to
not?
yeah, and crossing over to multiple genres is definitely smart because you touch a different fan base every time,
Different markets as well.
different markets.
Different
Exactly. So
markets. The thing is that like my whole family is Jamaican, right?
yeah,
So I'm of Jamaican heritage, and like I'll be lying again if I said that reggae and dancehall didn't influence my sound. And it's
right.
funny because I have some reggae songs out right now. Actually, I have one reggae song out right now, Weekend.
Okay.
And Weekend was inspired by, my childhood growing up listening to all type of dance artists my father would play. Popcorn, Buju Banton, like
Yeah,
artists
yeah,
like
yeah.
those. And it's like that's another part of my sound that that I have developed because of my heritage. Yeah,
So let me
so
ask you this. Let me ask you this. When you in the studio, which you are right now, and when you get ready to develop a song, you know what I mean? What kind of vibe do you have to have in that? Talk to me about your song creation process. What
honestly,
that's about.
I have to feel inspired. Like I make the best music when I feel inspired.
Okay.
Um Inspiration could really come through anything, really. It could come through me walking down the street and I think of a melody in my head out of
Right.
nowhere.
Right.
That
Right.
happened for One of One. Like for One of One, the song
Yeah.
One of One, honestly, like it happened weirdly. Like I just like started humming a melody. Slide through this showing love. And then I
That's
kind of like put words to it as I went by, as I like laid the track down.
yeah.
And it became One of One. So inspiration for me happens like I can't really pinpoint uh, how it happens, but it just happens.
Right.
I
Right.
get inspiration from family as well, from my like struggles in life, what I'm going through at the time.
Right.
And that's really where I gain inspiration from, I could say.
That's that's dope. So who
Yeah.
produced that song One of One?
One of One, oh my gosh, bro, my producer, my engineer, my right hand man when it comes to this music stuff,
Clutch.
clutch, clutch. Yeah, that's
Shout
my
out.
producer, my engineer, clutch. He engineered my whole EP, One of One.
Oh, so the EP's also called One of One? Or is it an
Yeah,
EP?
it's One of One the EP, and One of One is the lead single. That's the
Okay. Okay.
first track on the EP.
How many
Yeah,
songs you got on there? Five,
five
six?
songs. We got One
Seven.
of One, we got Faith, we have Gifted, Remind You, Into the Game.
Dope, dope. Is that already on
Yeah,
all digital platforms? Is that
all
already?
digital platforms. Yep.
So make sure y'all
Spotify,
go get
Apple
that.
Music,
You know what I mean?
Tidal. Anybody
Uh,
watching is on all music platforms. Elan Suave, One of One, the EP,
yeah, well,
all
we
digital
we live
platforms.
right now on YouTube. We live on Twitter. We
Yeah,
live
it's
on
on YouTube as
Facebook.
well.
You know what I mean? Oh,
It's on
definitely check
YouTube as
that out.
well. It's on
Yeah.
all
So,
digital platforms, so y'all have no excuse.
oh yeah, definitely no
Yeah,
excuse. Let's stop
yeah.
playing. Go ahead and go out there and make sure you get that music. You know what I'm saying? And definitely focus on what he got going on. So you earlier you said you just got you just got back from college. So what college you go to? What are you
I go to
studying?
Howard University,
Okay, okay,
HBCU.
yeah, HBCU, yeah,
It's in DC, not too far from New York.
right, 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 right. And what are
I
you studying?
I'm studying. Well, my first year I was studying mechanical engineering,
Yeah,
but I feel like I didn't really. That wasn't really my passion, and I feel like for engineering you have to have a very deep passion for it.
I
Otherwise, it's
would
gonna
say that.
be
Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree with
otherwise it's gonna be a bit of a drag.
you. Yeah,
And that's how it was for me. I mean, I got through it, but that's how it was for me for my first year. So I'm thinking I'm switching to marketing
right,
so I could better learn how to market my brand and my business,
right.
and look for internships opportunities that could really help me and help my business overall.
Yeah, man. I mean, marketing and business, business management is one of the things that I've been into myself. So that's a good idea, especially when it comes to music, because it's really not music.
Yeah,
When you in this business, is the business of music. It's not really just the music
it's not
business.
really
It's
yeah,
business.
it's the business of
You know what I
music.
mean?
So
So you got to make sure you know how to navigate through all that extra stuff that might come through
yeah, that's what
as
I'm
you trying to
saying.
be successful.
And I feel like switching my major to marketing will really, give me that little business edge that I need
Right,
in the boardroom, or
right.
anywhere that I have to talk business, really. So
Right. I mean, you
yeah,
talk business at the same time you're trying to sell a product or,
that
what I mean,
that's
a
true.
brand. You know what I mean?
So you have to know how to navigate and maneuver around, these tricky labels because they be trying to rip people off all the time. So
right. If you got
yeah,
something to leverage, you know what I mean. You always got the ball on your court. You know what I mean. So
yeah,
Elon
leverage,
Suave is a brand. It's not just a name. It's a brand. So you need to, as
brand.
long as you continue to operate like that, they will consistently respect you as that brand. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, that's very,
Um,
very true.
what would you say is one of the biggest things you've learned so far in the music business, or since you've been doing this music?
That it's a business. That's the biggest thing I've learned. That it's a business.
Yeah,
um, when I first started music, I was about 14, 15, like I said earlier,
yeah,
and I didn't really understand that it was a business. Like I'm thinking that I post a hot song on my Instagram and then blow up, and by tomorrow I'm Drake, or by tomorrow I'm this. But
yeah.
it's a business. Like you have to really sit down and strategically like plan out how you're gonna do certain stuff.
Relationships and
Relationships,
focus.
connections. Like
Right.
it's that's the biggest thing that I learned. That is not just music. It's not just
Yeah,
music. There's a lot of
yeah,
people who make great music, but nobody will ever really like hear their music because they're not really promoting it, or they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing to,
And you know
go to
what? A
that
lot of
next
things,
level.
and a lot of what I tell a lot of people too. You know what I mean? The relationships are key, but it also costs a
Great,
lot of
yeah.
money. It costs a lot
Oh
of money,
yeah.
and you got to be
Music costs a lot of money.
dedicated, and it
Yeah.
costs a lot of sacrifice. You get what I mean? So you got to be willing
I
to
agree.
go that
Yeah.
hard. You know what I mean? So
It has to be
that's
like your
important.
passion for real. It has to be like something
Right.
you really want to do.
Right. So, you still got a lot of time. You young in this game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm
it
still
sounds like
young.
you already know what direction you want to go. So kind of, where do you see yourself musically within the next 5 years? And what else would you like to do within that time frame as well?
The next 5 years. So in the next 5 years, I'll be 23 years old. At 23 years old, I want to be a household name.
Right.
That's for one. I want to be you know, mainstream. I want to be, like the people that you see pop up on Apple Music or Spotify. I want to be, I want to be a bigger and better artist and a bigger and better person
Right.
as well. Maybe even the Grammys. Who knows? But in
Yeah.
5 years, I hope to see myself at a way higher place than I am right now.
Yeah.
Um, I hope to see myself, excel more musically and everything. So I hope to see myself up there when I'm 23 in 5 years. I feel like that's very, very possible if I keep doing what I'm
Right.
doing right now.
Right.
By that time, I'll be there.
Do you have anybody like a team behind you? I know you said you
Oh yeah,
mentioned your brother you
100%.
earlier. You know what I
My
mean?
whole team.
Who else
Yeah,
is helping your brand or really helping you take it to that level you looking to be in 5 years?
my team is my family.
Right.
My pops, my mom, and my brother. My
Yeah,
dad,
that's
he's really heavy on he's my manager, my
right.
dadager, I guess you can call it.
Yeah, no
And
doubt.
he's really like he's heavy on me, but it works because like I'm forced to really look like within myself and do what I have to do.
Right.
Um, he's like my biggest supporter. He's a person who really decided to invest in my music because he's seen the talent that I have.
Right. Right.
So yeah, that's really
Yeah,
my
that's
team.
dope.
and it's I feel like it's very, very helpful that my team is also my family because like it's my backbone, my
Right, right,
rock. So if I feel like, like music is too much and like it's overwhelming, I could always bounce back on my family. My family's my team.
right,
So
right,
yeah.
right, right. I like the fact that you got your pop, you mean your family, your moms, your pops, you know what I mean, your brother behind you, because even they'll keep it 100, they'll keep it 100 with you, keep it
That
real,
too.
like
That
you know what I
too.
mean, and you
A
be
lot,
honest,
yeah.
you
A
two
lot
years
of people.
you 2 years older than my son. You get what I'm saying?
Oh
And that's
really?
one of those things where
Yeah.
you know, it's I'm happy to see fathers. There's other fathers out there that really support they sons, dreams and things like
Yeah.
that, especially in the music world. You know what I mean? Me growing up
Yeah, too.
trying to do this, my pops was like, "Man, you need a job." You know what I mean?
And
Um,
I feel like I feel like parents that think like that, I mean, that's how they were raised.
yeah, yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't really blame it. I mean, their job is to make you get something that's stable,
Right, right, right.
so I don't really blame it. Hey,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, my pops, he did exactly what he's supposed to do. I
supposed
ain't,
to do exactly.
did what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Shout out your dad. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, standing behind your dream and making sure that you're not wasting it. You know what I mean? You gonna
Yeah,
do it. You got to do it all the way. You know what I mean? So shout out to your
definitely.
family and everybody involved in that. Um, so we can already play this song in a minute, one of one.
Yeah.
Um, but I wanna ask this. Um, have you had the opportunity to perform? And if so, what are some of the feedback that you've received when people heard you perform live?
Performing, it's funny you mentioned that because so at my school, Howard University,
Yeah,
there's something called Spring Fest where it's like a bit of it's like a concert really.
yeah.
And for Spring Fest we had G Herbo, Moneybag Yo, and Capella Gray come and
Okay,
perform for us, and I
yeah.
actually opened up for them.
Okay, that's dope.
I opened up for those major artists. I got the chance to speak to Capella Gray personally. That was great. And the feedback that I got was great feedback. It was great feedback. But the thing is that like that wasn't my first time performing. I've been performing since I started music
Right.
since I was 14, 15. I actually performed at Coast to Coast live
Yep, I know.
when I was
Very familiar.
15. I performed there when I was 15. I was in Brooklyn, actually. A
Yeah.
long time ago. I came second place. Wish I could have came first, but came second place, and it really was a great experience. And I feel like all of those experiences led up to, like what I'm doing now and my performances now. So I feel like I'm slowly getting better and better and better and better.
Mhm.
And likewise, the feedback is getting better as well. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
So
Well, that's dope. You know what I mean? I know you're looking forward to more performances and
100%.
more interaction with fans and potential fans and new people and all kinds of different stuff, So that's definitely dope. Um, the project that you just recently released, one of
One of
one,
one. Yeah.
right? Like, is that the main focus right now? Are you also writing other music, or you got other music coming in the back, later on, or what you got? Talk to me
Oh,
about it.
sorry.
No worries.
Honestly, the main focus has been on one of one DP.
Yeah.
Has been one of. Sorry, hold on. It has been
Okay.
one from the EP.
Yeah.
Because that's the last thing that I dropped, and it was 5 songs. So I feel like I need a little bit of time to market those 5 songs efficiently.
Right. Right. Right.
You can't drop a EP 1 month and then drop a single the next month.
Right.
That's not really how it works. You have to
Right.
have time to space out and time to really promote it effectively.
Right.
So I feel like that's what I've been focusing on. But now that it's the summer, I have time to really lock in and create like a summer like hit that people
Right.
will love. So I mean, it's the time that people want to have fun. It's hot outside. You
Right.
know,
Right.
you know how it goes. So
And
I feel like
yeah.
I want to make a track that everybody gonna bump in their cars, like go to the
Right.
beach, stuff like that. I want to like make something that really like stands out this summer. So
You got any videos out there that people can go check out? Any
oh yeah,
videos in this
definitely.
song?
I have a lot of videos it's on my YouTube channel, Elan Suave.
Okay.
Videos for Found Me, Through It All, different other Gifted as well off my new EP. I did a
Right.
video. I did a video for Gifted as well. I shot that video in Harlem.
Dope.
Yeah.
Um,
The video that you and Tampa
Tampa
reacted to
Mystic.
actually.
Yeah. So who
Yeah.
I was featuring?
That was featuring Young Ka. He's like also
Yeah.
a up and coming rapper from
Right.
Harlem.
And I recognized Harlem. When I saw that, I was like, yo, that's Harlem.
Yeah.
That's New
We
York.
were,
Like,
we were actually in Rucker Park. Actually.
yeah. That's why I was like, yo, why does that look
We was in
familiar?
Rucker. We was in
So
Rucker Park.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
I
dope
wanted to
song.
I wanted to visit all of like the little like the places that people would really recognize. I
Right.
wanted to visit those places and shoot it at those locations because I feel like if people see something that they're like that they can relate to or see something that they know, then I
Catch
feel like
that.
it'll make them more inclined to listen to it
Yeah.
and actually
I
like
mean,
watch it. So
yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I recognize New York City quick, you know what I mean, fairly quickly. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
yeah,
he's in Rucker, you know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely.
so you know, it was already dope. And you know, my business partner, Tampa Mystic, she already tuned me into you anyway. But you know, I definitely like that song. But we get ready to check out this other one. Before we do that,
One of one.
let everybody know where they can find you on social media, all
Where they
that
can
good
find
stuff.
me? Okay. Yeah, so on Instagram, theofficial.elan. I'm gonna
Yeah,
repeat it, theofficial.elan. On YouTube, Elan Suave. On Twitter, theofficial ELA2.
right.
And on Facebook, Elon Suave. And on TikTok as well,
Yeah,
theofficial.elan, the same as my Instagram handle.
dope. So let me ask you this: if another artist from the BX was to come up to you, you know what I mean, somebody younger than you know what I mean, and says, yo, man, I want to get into this. Tell me how, you know, what do you think is the best thing I should do first, you know, when I get into, you know, before I really start putting out music, what would you tell them?
I tell them to find a team. I tell them to find a team. I feel like you need, before you start, I feel like you can't start alone.
Right.
And I also feel like if you're doing it by yourself, it's not big enough.
Right.
So I would say to find a team. And I mean, your team doesn't have to be. In my case, my team is my parents, and my brother. Your
Right.
team could be your friends, like your homeboys. It could be your homies. It doesn't matter.
Right.
But just a team in general. So
Right.
you know, people that will hold you accountable. People that will support you, help you, motivate you, share your music. You know, a team. So that's what I would say to somebody who's just starting out with music.
Dope. I mean,
Definitely.
there's no wrong answer to that. I love that. You know what I mean? A team. You know, the only other thing I would say, as long as you believe in yourself and
Oh
people,
yeah, that too.
show people that you believe in this craft, and they'll start believing it with you. You know, because you believe in yourself.
Yeah, you gotta have confidence in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who will?
Right, that's a fact.
So I feel like the confidence is a big part too.
Any shout outs you want to give to the people?
Shout out to my team. Shout out to Bam Bam Productions. That's my team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Clutch, my engineer. And shout out to everybody who may not like my music right now or listen to my music right now, but you guys soon will.
Right.
If you guys tune in, and yeah.
Well, like I wanted to say, definitely shout out to your engineer. You know that's people forget the behind the scenes people that really make the artist sound and look, you know, official what they do. So you know, shout out to the producers, the engineers, you know, the management, the publicists, everybody out there that's behind the artist. You know,
everybody plays a part.
Right.
Everybody plays a part.
Give me a dope intro for this song we get ready to play 101. Let's let them hear what you got going on.
The lead single off of my latest EP, One of One. One of One. Hold on, that's kind of hard. All right,
it's all good. Just tell.
Listen,
just do you, my G.
Listen to the first track off of my latest EP, One of One. I hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
And let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, let's get it. Let me play this song right quick.
Clutch, you made this beat.
Baby, when I slide through this showing love, lately I've been feeling like I'm one-on-one. All my niggas chase it back, you ain't wanna fuss. Make a call and get you back, yeah, when it done. I be thinking in my head sometimes what's wrong, what's right. Tryna get to your side. Pretty vision of a better life, just you and I. Baby girl, you decide. Baby, when I slide through the showing love. Lately I've been feeling like I'm one-on-one. All my niggas chase it back, you ain't wanna fuss. Make a call and get you back, yeah, when it done. I be thinking in my head sometimes what's wrong, what's right. Tryna get to your side. Pretty vision of a better life, just you and I. Baby girl, you decide. Yeah, he gon' love you like I did. One-on-one love, he gon' touch you like I did. Pull up land truck, I'ma get it how I live. Put the guns up, it could really turn a fist if you touching on my wrist. And I really put out hits. Back to back, feeling like I'm really from the six. One-on-one, I said I really am the shit. And I'm from the city, it get chilly, take a risk. You better send a bliss. Baby, I'm toxic, cause I got options. I might get you mad, then take you shopping. Baby, won't you take me off that block list? Stop it, close the door behind you, lock it. I need to free my mind. That's why I'm wearing no designer. And if you ain't for me, help me find her. Cause all I ever needed was a rider. Baby, when I slide through this showing love. Lately, I've been feeling like I'm one-on-one. All my niggas chase back, you ain't one fuss. Make a call and get you back, yeah, when it's done. I be thinking in my head sometimes what's wrong, what's right. Trying to get to your side. Pretty vision of a better life, just you and I. Baby girl, you decide. Said she loving all my fragrance. Hold your shorty tight, it get dangerous. Got different flavors. Said that nigga play with something safer. Or maybe send a prayer, minding my behavior. Suave world. Can tell by the chain that it's suave girl. I done lost my brain in this lane switch up. Yeah, I don't do no saving, no changing her. Need a painkiller. Baby, when I slide through this showing love. Lately I've been feeling like I'm one-on-one. All my niggas chasing back, you ain't one fuss. Make a call and get you back, you ain't one done. I be thinking in my head sometimes what's wrong, what's right. Tryna get to your side. Pretty vision of a better life, just you and I. Baby girl, you decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna show the people.
That's the lead track to my latest EP, One of One. Yeah, lead track.
Let me show the people something right quick. Let me share my screen so they can really see what you got going on right quick. Do this right here. Share this. Do that. Share. I want them to see what it looked like so they know when they go check. Okay. When they go check this out on I'm on Spotify right now. When they get ready to check this out, I need y'all to know what it looks like. 101 right now. One of one. Elan Suave. 5 songs. He's snapping. You know what I mean? So I need y'all to understand what's really going on. Really support this artist.
Yeah.
Really go.
And it's funny because I shot that the cover art. The photo shoot was actually at my school.
Oh, that's
actually at our university. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those and like the models in the background, those are actually students that go to my school. So
you know what?
Made something happen.
That's what's dope about it. You know, you get real live people to be interactive.
It was very, very original, very raw, you know, very, you know, just like in a moment type stuff. Right. Very, very, you know, spontaneous. I like
those are the best situations. That's when those best songs come out, those best looks. You know what I mean? That real live. So, you know, so shout out to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing on a daily basis. But I wanted to make sure that everybody see, you know, go check that out. I'm on Spotify. That's my preferred streaming platform, as well as Tidal.
On all platforms.
It's on everything, including YouTube.
Everything.
Stop playing.
No excuse.
Yeah. Stop playing. Excuse. Go check it out. Let's get it. You know what I mean? So, yo, listen, man, I appreciate you, you know, spending the time with me.
No problem.
And everybody who's just tuning in, because I see some people from different areas. Listen, it's going to be on the YouTube within the next 24 hours. Probably could be able to do a replay right after this. And then we're going to have the audio. The audio of this interview is also going to be on iHeartRadio, on Spotify as well, and any of the podcast platforms. And then you get to hear the song and all that stuff. So go support the man. Go do what you do on a daily basis. Holla at your boy. Yo, shout out you. Any last shout outs you want to tell the people right quick?
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. I appreciate it. All right, man. I'll let your boy. Salute, man.
All right. Thank you.